What it do, what it do, you already know what it is. It's your boy Wayy Kool, and you now tuned into Wayy Kool Media. Yeah, man, it's beautiful. We outside, we on business, handling business. It's unfortunate. I mean, it ain't unfortunate, but, you know, that's how it goes. So what I'm about to do is throw on for the sun, we're going to go ahead and throw on the, yeah, I'm going to throw that on now. The, step up, and I'm going to put me ND filter on there, so give me a second, get you right. And I ain't gonna record all of this. There's a couple different things I want to do. First and foremost, I'm gonna get my sound quality right, so just bear with me. So first thing first, sit this back here and just charge it. And I can see that. Shit, y'all can see it too. Alright, so that's my internet. Shout out to Jetstream. That's what's getting us through this stream right now. Alright. That's the device, yo. Sit that right there. Got me a cup of coffee. But yeah, I'm about to take y'all, man, on a journey with me. I'm about to show y'all the way my lifestyle set up. You know, I'm just about to show you how I go. Welcome to Wayy Kool Media, man. IRL. A lot of people say, who you think you is? What make you think people want to watch you? You know? What make people want to watch you? And my rebuttal to that is, shit, I'm me. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, if you watch me, you ain't gonna see nobody else like me. You ain't gonna see nobody else doing what I'm doing, because there's only one me, and I ain't trying to copy or imitate nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm running my own race. I know it's bright. Just bear with me, y'all. I'm trying to do mad stuff. I wasn't expecting to start this stream right away, but then I'm like, what's the point of, waiting? Just get started. Just jump out there. So just bear with me. I'm just trying to get everything set up to the point where, the audio good, the sound, etc. now, and then like everything gonna be straight. So boom, I just threw that in there. Come over here. That should be already open. Let's just. Alright, give me a second, y'all. I can't see this shit. Cool. Almost got it. Guess we can come around here and go see. What I don't like about this is it just don't cooperate. But for the most part, I think, check. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so that's set up. Just gonna put that right there. And like I said, bear with me. I'm about to get this thing right. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna remove this. And then I'm gonna come here, grab this. But I gotta throw a step up on there, so I'm gonna step it up. See if the range at. I'm gonna throw this on there. It's like a tinted window for the camera. As soon as I find this step up thing. Oh boy. Next time I'm gonna be prepared, ladies and gentlemen. But, as an on-the-go photographer, this is part of my you know, daily. It's always something, you know. It's always something. So boom, I'm going up or down. So I think I'm going down. So this should be able to step me down. Again, shout out to everybody, you feel me? That if you tuning in, if you didn't tune in, if you're going to tune in, you know, much respect. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Can't build this channel without you guys. So again, thank you. So what I'm gonna do is throw this on. Well, I thought I was. Let me see. But you know what? That one too big. So there's gotta be another one in here somewhere. But that's what I was saying about, you know. All right, so this is the one I was looking for, I believe. Yeah, 67 to 82. So this must have been a 77 to 82, yeah. So this is a 77 to 82, which is for a bigger focal length lens. This here is a 67 to 82. So that is more up to speed to what I'm looking for. And then this is a ND filter. So we're gonna get that screwed on. Just patient with me, y'all. Get that thing screwed on nice and tight. Voila. Press brake to start. So boom, like if you notice, it's a whole lot more control. And what I can do here is like, all right, so y'all see, boom, that's wide open. But I want to get it to the point where it's like, all right, so that's neg. But that actually looks great. I'm not sure how it look on there. Yeah, I'll let that rock because that might be what I'm looking for, look wise. Y'all gonna be able to tell me better. Like I said, I'm just the messenger. But my goal is to create a experience. You know what I mean? Like I want y'all to like see what we capable of doing and like how far we can take this thing. So again, I'm Wayy Kool. This is Wayy Kool Media, on wheels, ready to go. It's New Year's Eve, so we streaming live to YouTube. We gonna be on, you know, trying to do this thing on what's that? We gonna try to be doing it on what's that? Twitch. Well, we do have Twitch, we do have Instagram, and we do have TikTok. But what I'm aiming to do is a simultaneous stream, multi-stream, multi-platform stream. I'm not sure how to reference that, but yeah, that's the goal. Yeah, that look amazing. I just looked at it on the back screen. It looks amazing. Yeah, so this is what I'm going to be able to, you know, bring to you guys, right? Like, you're not only going to get this experience from the standpoint of, you know, the mobility, just being able to, you know, stream it live, no matter where you at, what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? But you're going to also get the clarity, right? Just clean signal, right? I spent years, bro. When I say years, I spent years figuring this out and, you know, perfecting this. But like, I noticed that I had a vision a long time ago, and I seen this, like what you guys see now, I seen this raw, right? It was like unfiltered, just pure dream, vision, and, you know, direction. And for me to, you know, have the strength to carry it out and keep going and, you know, not really, you know, give in or give up, it says a lot in my testimony. And I don't want to take it to a religious part, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to make it a religious thing, but I'm just trying to make a point. But it just comes down to, you know, vision and believing and staying the course. Now, granted, if I sit here and say, oh, I knew all of this was going to happen, I knew it was going to be like this, I'll be lying, right? It's so many days I can count that I was just over it, right? Like, I was ready to just be like, you know what? Hang it up, you know, God, this ain't working, you know, I'm going to just try something else. But by the graces, you know, like, I stuck it out. I had no options. And, you know, the way it was set up between, you know, me and God, it was more so as like, you know, you asking for all these things. So I'm going to give you these things you're asking for. But what you don't know is the things that you're asking for, it's going to come with like a huge sacrifice. Like, you're going to have to do so much in order to, you know, get the full effect of, you know, what you're trying to accomplish. And, you know, once I figured that out and I noticed that, bro, I was just like, man, you know what? Let me just lock in. You know, let me just lock in. Like, God already putting it in front of me, pause. Like, he putting it in front of me. He's showing me, like, look, if you stay 10 toes down, this is through mad different shit all the time. When I say all the time, I'm talking about, like, if I ran down some of the things that I deal with on the day-to-day, you'll be like, bro, like, how are you still sane, right? And it's no exaggeration or nothing. It's just, like, real, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I'm growing, you know what I'm saying? So if I sat and, like, broadcast everything that's happened to me, sometimes you go get distracted and not see the growth and the lessons in these different, you know, triumphant moments. And, you know, I just been trying to capitalize on, like, things that normally don't work in your favor, things that go left. Instead of running from them, I've been trying to, like, leverage and capitalize off them, if that make any sense, right? And it's not an easy process because, again, it just take a different kind of skin, because, like, everything you want, right, it's like you really got to go through the fire. You ever heard somebody, like, or you read in the Bible or they talk about it, but it's like, you know, like, they had to go through the fire, or they had to fight, you know, they self, or whatever the case may be. But it's basically saying, like, you got to go through the fire, man. Like, you just got to go through the fire. And when it's burning the skin and, you know, you can't really control what's going on or how things are working out, this is what, like, separate the pits from the poodles and, you know, the boys from the men, because you got to really stay down and you really got to fight through the, like, all the discomfort. So imagine being in a fire, burning, steaming hot. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, skin melting as you can think, like, about a second. And you could jump out, right, and be free from these burns and, you know, deal with the, you know, healing or whatever the case may be. Or you stay in a fire and you become something different. You know what I'm trying to say? Because what's happening is you just at your liquid form. But when you harden back up, pause, and you become solid again, you're going to be built with so many different characteristics and things that can enhance and bring you out. That fire didn't burn you. It learned you. You see what I'm saying? So that's what this is about, bro. Like, it's more so about sticking it through, man. Everything I talk about, everything this channel is about, everything Wayy Kool Media is about, is really boiled down and summarized down to starting something and stand with the process, no matter what. Like, no matter what's going on, no matter what's working in your favor, what's not working in your favor, everything we speaking on, everything we doing, in conclusion, when you narrow it down, bro, all we're doing is basically, you feel me? Just that's all we're doing. So again, I'm just happy to, you know, spend this New Year's Eve with you. You know what I'm saying? It's early in the morning. Like, for me, I don't really sleep. Like, you know, when I go to bed, I get my, you know, my Z's in, however many those is, how many hours. But soon as my body is like, all right, I'm rested, I put my feet on the floor, I do my, you know, my morning duties, stuff like that, and I'm out. You feel me? Because we got a bag to chase, we got companies to build, we got some winning to do. So I don't try to spend a lot of like idle time, right? Like, now I don't want to make it seem like I'm the busiest person in the world, but the time that I got on my hands, like, I'm always trying to be doing something productive, right? So what you see here is me, you know, trying to figure out a way to be innovative, trying to figure out a way to be in front of you face all times, trying to figure out a way to be able to show you guys day in and day out how this process works, you know, what goes into this, and, you know, not just really selling you guys a dream or making you guys believe, you know, smoke and mirrors, et cetera, but really being, you know, 100% genuine and just building this off of, you know, being real. And like, now my mindset is like, all right, this is what you're doing, right? So this is how you're going to do it, and this is what you're going to do. You're going to market yourself, you're going to put yourself in different places, you're going to go around different people. Because what I was doing was I was really investing in, you know, talent. So I'm, you know, doing things and expecting talent to land on my doorstep, and then I can nurture and develop and, you know, push that talent out to the people. But then I realized, like, I'm the talent, right? I'm the thing. So I can market myself. I can put dollars behind myself and build my brand myself, and, you know, go from there, as opposed to risk it all on somebody else that's not 100% hungry like I'm hungry. So I took the time, you know, to troubleshoot and figure things out with different people and things of that nature, to, you know, figure out my niche and figure out what I'm good at and what I could be good at, and how to, you know, scale that and put myself in position to, you know, grow, you know, my media companies, my construction companies, my investment companies, my nonprofit organization, et cetera. But in order to do all of that, you know, you got to have some know-how, you got to have some discipline, you got to have some structure, you got to have some organization. So I stopped, you know, focusing on trying to develop other people and focused on developing my system. So now, once you got a system, it's just plug and play now. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're developing people, just say you invest 10,000 into an individual person. If that person wake up one day and say, oh, this is too much, I can't do it anymore, that person decides to say, oh, I'm going to go get a job. You know, this career as an artist is just too much. It's too, can't wait any longer, et cetera, and just shut the lights off. Now, you done invested 10, 15 grand into this person, and now they just walked away. So that's 10, 15 grand down the drain, right? Like, you can't go trade them in, get some of your money back. You can't go choke them out, get some of your money back. There's no way to really recoup your money. So I really, like, quickly jumped out of that mentality of developing individuals and developing people, because sometimes you spend so much time and money on people, and more time, and like, people think, all right, just because you don't have a lot of resources financially and, you know, you don't use those things, your time is just important. So to me, it's like, if I'm spending my time, you know, developing, nurturing, trying to get you to a point where you can be breakable and put you into, you know, the market, and then you decide, bro, I can't recoup that. So what I started to do was, you know, invest in a system, invest in equipment, invest in learning how to operate that equipment, invest in learning how to, just utilize those things to position me, right? And this is what you get. Like today is a byproduct of me, you know,
researching and developing systems, not individuals, right? So when you come around and you like come into my life, you'll notice that my life is surrounded and built through systems, right? Now, I'll lie to you if I said all these systems is running, flawlessly and I got them all figured out. No. I have no clue. And that's where you guys come in, because we all get to figure this out together, right? As opposed to me troubleshooting and then showing y'all presenting, oh, this ain't it, doing it again. Nah, we're going to make the mistakes together. We're going to go through the rough patches together. We're going to go through the wins together. We're going to, we're going to go through the losses. We're going to examine the losses and figure out what went wrong so we don't continue to make those mistakes. It's just so much that we're going to do. And I just feel like, as a whole, you guys get to come with me the whole journey. So that's like super A+. And that's what this is all about. Wayy Kool Media, New Year's Eve, IRL. Like we on, we not joking. I just wanted to show y'all, wanted to come to y'all and show y'all what we can do. Now, again, all of these services, we can provide all of these services for you. But I had to just do this to show you guys what's possible, right? You didn't think it was possible. But right now, we're operating on a level of, like, we're operating on a very high level. Like, there's no media company within the 7 square mile radius operating at the level that we're operating. And it's not to say that, people not doing innovative things and not doing their own thing. I'm not here to take nothing away from nobody. But what I'm saying is, like, we are going in a different direction than the rest of the media community. And it shows, right? It shows in our production. It shows in our professionalism. It shows in all of that, right? So now is the time where, instead of looking at it from, trying to go and edit, shooting log, creating all these timely cost and time eating efforts, we're coming out and we shooting straight up, like we shooting live. We getting good picture, good quality, good audio straight into camera. So the output is going straight to whatever platform, and you're able to be directly connected to your customer and client base all day. No media company is going that route. You know what I'm trying to say? Now, of course, you can do all of this with your phone, but this is almost Hollywood production, but in an IRL format. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, this need to be out in California. We need to be out in California. We need to be in New York. We need to be in Philly, because this technology and this level of media is too big for Trenton. And like, people don't understand it, right? It look like, oh, it's cool, but why you doing that? And it's just like, because the future is now. This is the future. Right? This is what the people want to see. This is like, if you go through your TikToks and you go through your Instagrams, this is what people want to see. You know what I'm saying? You got guys like I Show Speed, Casanat, Neon, Ben the Don. This is how they're moving. This is how they're growing their, platforms. So to me, it's like, all right, so you telling me, a small media guy from Trenton is operating at that level and not able to, grow or scale or get business. It's not me. You know what I'm trying to say? It's this place. And it's like, I'm not, going to be a bash. I'm not going to bash the town. I'm not going to bash people. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm just saying, it's like, when you dreaming big, you know what I'm saying? You got to dream big and you got to have a big vision, but also you got to apply it in places where it can grow and, perform. Like, I feel like this place is so driven by everything but talent, driven by everything but effort, work ethic, things of those natures. Like, these are the things that's supposed to drive, communities. And it's like, if you got work ethic, if you got hustle, if you independent, it's like people use that to, like, against you. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, people don't want to work with you because they fear that you may outthink them, outgrow them, become bigger than them. When it's like, bro, if we all working together and we all growing together, it don't matter who's in front of the line. Like, we all going to past the finish line. So again, I see it every day. I just look at it. I take it in. I take it for what it is. I'm not mad at nobody. Again, I'm gonna keep grinding, keep hustling, keep putting my work in, and it's gonna keep showing. Like I have, right? Like the shit that I'm doing and the stuff that I'm talking about. Like I'm not on here just telling you like, yo, I'm trying to give you motivation. I'm trying to do this. Nah, I'm telling you, look, things that you see, right? Things that you envision, right? I figure out how to make those things real. That's my job. That's what I do. Like, I don't sell motivation. I don't sell motivation, bro. I sell direction. So more so, I'm not I'm telling you, do this, and that's the way to get there. And as you do those things, you'll see stuff start open. Do this, and that's the way to get there. And as you do those things, you'll see stuff start opening up. Pause. Opening up. Pause. And that's just how life been for me. So, like I said, I'm just more so happy to just be able to like be on this page, be this educated at this level, and you know, and the grace is to God, because like I was going down a path, had no idea, you know what I'm saying, where I was gonna go, what I was gonna do, how I was gonna do it. And I just asked God, you know, and I just stood on business. I just stayed true to myself, and like over time, you know, here we are today, like in one piece, you know what I'm saying, no complaints. Everything is, you know, working in God timing, and that's all. Like that's all it really come down to, bro. Like that's all it really come down to. True to myself. And so if it comes down to anything else, man, I say, man, if you got dreams and you know, you got vision and you trying to make some stuff happen, listen, bro, stick with your beliefs, man. Stick with your beliefs. Stay down, you know, and don't let nobody tell you like, oh, that, you know, what you're doing or what you're trying to do, not it. Because, bro, this what we doing. This how we moving. This is where, you know, the times is taking us, you know, like the times is taking us to, you know, like, bro, we either gonna make something shake or we gonna miss out. So yeah, man. YouTube, and like over time, you know, here we are today, like in one piece, you know what I'm saying? No complaints, everything. Yeah, I want to put this on YouTube, man. And that's all, like that's all it really come down to, bro. Like that's all it really come down to. True to myself, and so, nah, that's fire though. Like I like how that, you know. Anything else, man? I say, man, if you got dreams and you got vision and you trying to make some stuff happen, listen, bro. Stick with your beliefs, man. Stick with your beliefs. Stay down, you know, and don't let nobody tell you like, oh, that, you know, what you're doing or what you're trying to do, not it. Because, bro, this what we doing. This how we moving. This is where, you know, the times is taking us, you know, like the times is taking us to, you know, like, bro, we either gonna make something shake or we gonna miss out. So, oh, that's the shadows. YouTube, and like over time, you know, here we are today, like in one piece. Yeah, nah, I'm looking like, oh, all right, that's the shadows. So we don't want that. We don't want that. So let's go here. Boom. The shadows got me coming crazy. That's fire though. Like I like how that. Gotta get back into the joint because I can't have them shadows with me out here looking crazy like that. And then it's like, cause I'm trying to see like, how am I even getting those shadows though? Don't let nobody tell you like, oh, that, you know, what you're doing or what you're trying to do, not it. Because, yeah, bro. This is where, you know, the times is taking us, you know, like the times is taking us. All right, so yeah, I don't know. Let that do what it do, but yeah, man. It's all good. I noticed the shadows, so I kind of was like trying to fight with the shadows and make everything look back, you know, how I had it or whatever. But the problem I think I really was having is I was overexposing, and it's like I'm not shooting in log right now, so why am I overexposing? Which we don't even do that no more, but that's a whole nother story. You would have to understand. I'm gonna turn that off too, because I don't want to keep recording that and do that, but I'm gonna leave the outputting. Yeah, so that's that, you feel me? I'm gonna close this up because for the most part everything is in motion. So what I'm looking to do now, I'm gonna go make some movement, take this ride to see if I can get my license. I done lost my license, so I'm gonna go to, and it's a stretch, I'm not gonna even front. It's New Year's Eve. I'm not even sure if these places will be open. Only reason I'm going to go check though is because I did see one place open that was like government. Like government. So I'm thinking, what the hell, you know. Also, I'm gonna go and get some backwoods because we need something to roll up some weed in. But yeah, man, I want y'all to just take a journey with me, man. Wayy Kool Media, you feel me? We outside, you know, I'm here about to, yeah, we good, you feel me? Turn that on. Got that good, that's good. Cool. Yeah, so we about to basically go take a quick run. First thing first, I'm gonna go pick me up some backwoods from my spot where I normally pick them up at. It's getting a little shaky. Started moving, but trip, you know what I'm saying? But again, Wayy Kool Media Live, man. If you can tune in, if you can't, you know what I'm saying? Just check us out. New Year's Eve, we out here, you know, trying to make something happen. Again, Wayy Kool Media Live. This is all about building, growing, you know, success, chasing dreams. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch involved here. So my whole thing is like, I just wanted to be able to do this, come to you guys and bring this to you at this level. And again, like I said before in the last video or earlier in this video, nobody doing what we doing, man. Like far as when it comes down to, you know, being able to, you know, stream at this level, like, you let me know, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is what I'm on, you know what I'm trying to say? And I did this to show y'all what we can do. And for real,